I am 22 weeks today, and that's really exciting. That means I'm 5.5 months pregnant officially. Feeling pretty good. According to his measurements and everything, he is a little over 12 inches, so he's a little over a foot long, and I think he's a little over a pound, because he's measuring about 2 ounces ahead of schedule, so he's measuring out about a pound now, and he moves all the time. He's flipped probably 3 or 4 times just in the past, like, 24, 48 hours, but lots happened this week. I ended up actually going to the hospital, and I had to be there for 2.5 days, and it was not fun. I don't like the hospital, guys. I really don't like the hospital, but turns out I have a hernia, and I have arthritis in my chest bone. Didn't know you could get that. But I went into the hospital Wednesday evening. My stomach was starting really, really bad. It kind of felt like acid reflux, but the absolute worst acid reflux you've ever had in your entire life. It was really, really painful. I couldn't eat or drink. I couldn't eat or drink for about 24 hours. And I knew that was not good for Luke at all. So I finally went to the hospital around 10 o'clock Wednesday evening, and they discharged me around 3 o'clock that morning, 2 or 3 o'clock that morning, and we got home around 4. And they couldn't really figure out what was going on. They thought I had a hernia, because I went to OB triage the first time, because I was always told go to OB triage if you need to go to the hospital. They couldn't really do anything because it's not really related to the baby. So they discharged me around 2 or 3 o'clock Thursday morning, and then that same day around 6 or 7, I still wasn't able to eat. So from Wednesday evening around like 6 or 7, p.m. to Thursday at about, I believe it was Thursday or Friday morning that I actually ate again. So I went about 2.5 days and I didn't eat anything. And that was tricky, but I really couldn't eat. Every time I ate, I would get sick. So that kind of, there wasn't much I could do about that. So went to just the regular main entrance ER Thursday evening around 6 o'clock, and they ended up admitting me after they did a chest x-ray, blood work, urine, and everything. They still could not figure out what was going on. They still thought I had a hernia, but they weren't sure. So then they did an MRI, and after the MRI, that's when they admitted me, because I was still in so much pain. When I got to the hospital that day, I was in so much pain I couldn't really even talk, because it had just gotten so bad. So they had to give me a ton of pain meds and some Zofran. They finally were able to calm it down, and I was able to, coherently talk to them and be like, look, this is what's going on, and everything. And it just was not fun. But in the MRI, it did show that I have a hernia. I can't really show you in the MRI where it is, just because I don't know how to read MRIs. But the cool thing is we actually saw Luke through the MRI, and it looks really weird. But I thought I'd show it to you guys since, why not? But this is what Luke looks like on an MRI. This is 5.5 months pregnant. This is a 5.5 month pregnant baby, so 22 weeks, through an MRI. I don't know if you can see that. Let me turn my brightness down a little bit. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. You can kind of see that. There we go, sort of. I'm sorry, guys. Let me try it this way. So you can kind of see it, but kind of have a hard time seeing it. But maybe turn the brightness up. Oh, no, that's too bright. Okay, sorry guys, but I'll kind of try and hold it far away. But you can kind of see this is where his body is and everything. It's really hard to see. I feel really bad, guys, but yeah, at first I thought his head. This was where his eyeballs were, but it's actually his brain. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see it now. But I thought it was his eyeballs, but that's actually his brain. But I just thought that was really cool. I thought I'd share that with you guys. I've never seen anybody through an MRI, so it was really interesting. He's obviously head down in that picture. I don't think he's head down any longer, just because earlier today he flipped again. So, and I got discharged from the hospital because they did admit me. I had discharged from the hospital around I think 1 or 2 today, something like that. So I was in the hospital for about 2.5 days, and it wasn't fun. Like I said, I don't like to be at the hospital. But it's at the same hospital that I'm going to deliver at, so I got to meet some of the other OBs there and everything. It was great. We are transferring doctors at the moment. I think I talked about it in the previous video if I was going to change doctors. I really do love the doctor I have right now. It's just I'm not happy with that hospital at all. So unfortunately, it's just I'm not going to be able to stay there. And the doctor I'm going to be seeing specializes in, like high risk and, people that are younger when they're pregnant and just stuff like that. And it's the same hospital my mom had me at. So we're just going with that route. That's what we feel is best for Luke and everything. They have a better neonatal care unit, a better nursery and everything. They're more equipped to deal with emergencies rather than the other hospital. So we just feel that it's better for him. They ended up, they did discharge me, like I said. They gave me 3 medications for like acid, like stomach, like acid reflux, because by having the hernia it makes it worse. So they gave me Pepsid, and then Prilosec, and then this liquid. It's like a pink liquid. I think it's like Caracet or something like that. But I take it 4 times a day, so every 6 hours I have to take it. It kind of just goes to your stomach. It's best to take it on an empty stomach because it helps more. And I do notice it helps a lot. So I'm really happy that they made a prescription for that. And Monday I'm going to be making an appointment with the doctor that I'm going to be seeing as an OB. As of right now, I don't need a referral for GI. She's going to deal with that just because they gave me 3-month supply of the, I think it was the Prilosec they gave me a 3-month supply of, or maybe it was a 1-year supply. And then they gave me a 3-month supply of the other medication. And then the liquid medication, I think that was also a 3-month supply. So I'm good on medication for now. So I honestly probably won't have to see doctors after he's born. However, I am going to have to get the hernia fixed. But I can't do that while I'm pregnant, obviously. So the doctor there was explaining to me that I could possibly have him early, around 34 to 36 weeks, if he's measuring big enough and healthy enough and everything, just because it would be sooner that I could have the surgery to fix the hernia. Brady and I talked about it a little bit, and we're going to cross the bridge when we get to it, obviously. We don't really want to have him earlier than 40 weeks, but if that's what has to happen, and that's what's in the best interest for him and I, then we're going to have to make that decision. And because of the hernia, it may prevent me actually having a vaginal birth. So I don't know how that's going to work or anything, but like I said, we're going to cross that bridge when we get to it. If any of you guys have experience with hiatal hernias during pregnancy, please let me know. Either message me or comment or something. Let me know what you did for it and everything. I don't have much else to update on. I'm very swollen and bloated from all the IVs they had in me. They had a lot of like fluids going through me, so I'm a little bloated. I measured earlier today my stomach, and it's 37 inches, and I think last week I was 36 and a half. I'll have to go back and watch the video, but I think it was 36 and a half. But I'm 37 today, and I think that's mostly due to all the fluid and IVs they had me in, or on. So I think that's pretty much all I have to update on right now. It's been a very exciting week. Not a good kind of exciting. It's been rough. But we made it through, and I'm happy about that. Luke's doing great, kicking away as always. In fact, right before this video, he was just active like crazy. So I will show you guys what my belly's looking like, and I think that's going to be the end of the video. So this is my 22 week belly, and yeah, I don't feel too much different, to be honest. But I kind of feel like I've kind of got bulging like right through here. So, but it's all hard now. Crazy thing is through the MRI they were showing that my uterus was like way up here, which is kind of crazy. But most of the pain I'm having is like right through here and then up into my chest. So yeah, it's not been fun, but hopefully we can manage it the rest of the pregnancy and then get the surgery done afterwards. So I think that's it for the video. I'm sorry it's so long, guys, but I wanted to make sure I got everything. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends. And if you guys have any questions or comments or anything, let me know, and I will hopefully talk to you guys next week for week 23.